One thing we do is, after they give their speech, we ask them, how do you feel right now? How much shame and embarrassment are you experiencing? These are the principal kinds of negative emotions that are elicited from these public speaking tasks. And what we find is, consistent with our behavioral data, participants in the non-first person group are reporting that they're feeling less embarrassed based on how they just did. The final thing we do here is the following. After participants rate their emotions and complete a couple other filler questionnaires, things that we don't really care about, but we have them do anyway to throw them off the trail of what we're studying, an experimenter comes into the room that the participant is in, and he or she tells the participant, fantastic, we're almost done with the study. I've got to just get a few more forms from the control room, and it'll take me about 5 minutes. I'll then come back to get you, and we'll be done with the study, and we'll get you out of here. And what we then do is we just let the participant sit in the room, and we allow them to just sit with their thoughts. Now, if you've just given a speech that has gone really badly, it's not a particularly fun thing to sit with your thoughts, right? What we're trying to do here is give participants an opportunity to ruminate, to brood over their experience. And the idea here is that if our manipulation is leading people to perform better and feel better, they should be less likely to be brooding after it's happened. And this brooding variable is a really important variable because lots and lots of studies have shown that one of the ways that stress impact not only how we feel subjectively, but also our physical health, right, our cardiovascular health, even our immune health, is because we continue to perseverate over negative experiences chronically, over and over and over again. We replay them, and we don't let them subside. And that can really exert a powerful negative toll on the body. After the 5-minute period, the experimenter comes back, and we have the subject do two things. The first thing we do is we ask them to describe the stream of thoughts that ran through your mind as you waited for us to return. We just let them describe in writing what they thought about, and we then code using quantitative techniques. We code what they thought about, and we look for ruminative thought count. Oh my God, I thought about what a complete imbecile I look like, and the person had such a disapproving face, and I really stink at public speaking, and I can't wait for this to be over. Be an example of rumination. And we also have people self-report their level of rumination during this time period. And what we see here, don't worry about negative numbers versus positive numbers. The important thing here is that the red bar is higher than the blue bar. The red bar is people in this first-person group. Why am I feeling this way? Those people are ruminating more about how they just did compared to people in this non-first-person group. So this study and a number of others that we've run provided behavioral evidence to suggest that these linguistic shifts do have implications for how people think, feel, and behave under stress. And that's an important first step, but as a psychologist, what I really care about is not just demonstrating an effect, but understanding why it happens. That is, what are these linguistic shifts doing to the way people are thinking about this stressful experience? How are they transforming it? It's presumably those kinds of transformations to how we think about stressful events that guide our subsequent thoughts, feelings, and behavior.